Dream Team, it's your boy D Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with my guy Russell Howard and the Russell Howard Hour, the most unhinged thing anti-vaxxers have done. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe, ring notification bell, give the video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Russell, talk to me.
My favourite story of the week was definitely this.
Now, if 2020 felt weird, welcome to 2021, when Nicki Minaj's world collided with Chris Whitty. England's chief medical officer was today asked at the Downing Street press conference for his professional opinion on a series of anti-vax tweets posted by the pop star.
In my view, they should be ashamed.
Whitty versus Minaj. What a battle of minds. Chris Whitty famous for saying, please don't delay your vaccine. Nicki Minaj famous for saying, this pussy clean, this pussy squeaky, that pussy old, that pussy creaky. Chris says, masks help protect other people. Nicki says, maybe it's time to put the pussy on your side.
Bro, stop it.
Very different people.
Yes.
So why the beef?
Obviously very different people. Jesus.
Well, it all started when Nicki sent this tweet. My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. Wow. A, you don't get swollen balls from the vaccine. And B, that has got to be the worst way to be jilted ever. Entering the church, your bollocks in a wheelbarrow. She just looks at you and goes, nah. I want to know, how swollen were they?
Yeah.
Were the ushers holding them?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I don't want to see that image in my head, but now, yeah, how swollen could they have been?
Did he bounce in like a space hopper?
Oh my gosh.
Did he teabag the vicar? Amazingly, it didn't end with Chris Whitty. Look who else got dragged into this saga.
I'm not familiar with the works of, or not as familiar with the works of Nicki Minaj as I thought
He prefers Cardi B. I'm told. True, I'm a web chap. So, I'm 41. So, was that the end of it? Nope. Nicki sent Boris this insane voice note.
Hello, Prime Minister Boris. It's Nicki Minaj. I was just calling to tell you that I thought you were so amazing on the news this morning. And I'm actually British. I was born there. I went to university there. I went to Oxford. I went to school with Margaret Thatcher.
You didn't, Nicki. Margaret Thatcher was born in 1925. She famously said, the lady's not for turning. You said, let them eat my arse like a cupcake. What, like eat half and give rest to the dog?
All I will say is, when I have a cupcake in front of me, there's no sharing with any kind of pets. I'm eating a full cupcake.
I don't know how to do that. How freaked out would you be if somebody went, I want you to eat my arse? Okay, that's fairly full on as it is.
Yeah.
Like a pudding. That would be weird if a bloke went, I want you to suck my dick like an apple crumble. Do you know what I mean? Wouldn't it be great if Boris sent a voice message back to Nicki? Wouldn't that be great? Nicki! I didn't know you went to Oxford. Do you know Bunty Timpson? His balls were huge too. Anyway, I gotta go. Someone's eating my ass like a cupcake. Bye!
Oh my God.
Now, it wasn't just Britain. The Trinidadian health minister had to make a statement.
As we stand now, there is absolutely no reported such side effect or adverse event of testicular swelling in Trinidad or anywhere else. None that we know of anywhere else in the world.
Which means that some poor sod had to go door to door checking nuts. Just fine. This isn't what I signed up for, shall I? Fine. Oh, that one's a bit wonky, but some of them are. It's crazy. The vaccine doesn't affect your nuts. It doesn't affect your sex life in any way. I mean, listen to this urologist. The greater risk is not getting the vaccine because it's very hard to have good sex when you're dead. Exactly.
It's true. That's a fact. You can't argue with that statement. That's I never did end up getting the vaccine, but that's a factual statement. And I had nothing against the vaccine. I don't know why I didn't get it. I didn't feel like I needed, personally, I didn't feel like I needed it. So I guess that's why I didn't get it. But continue.
It's very hard to have good sex when you're dead. It's not impossible. But it's very hard. And it would definitely change the funeral. Like, oh, I suppose Nana did like cupcakes. It isn't.
Oh my God.
It isn't.
Oh my God.
It isn't. It isn't just. Biden is all over the place. And this is a time when America needs him because they're really struggling with their vaccine rollout.
President Biden is taking off the gloves to get more Americans to roll up their sleeves.
Vaccinations will now be mandatory for millions of U.S. workers.
With COVID cases surging and deaths now 5 times higher than just a month ago, President Biden is requiring tens of millions more Americans to get vaccinated.
Good luck convincing this lot to take the jab.
No. The vaccines are not good, huh?
If I get sick, that's an act of God.
What came first, COVID or the vaccine?
She said if I get sick, that's an act of God. Bro, that's the most wild thing I've ever heard. Like, have you never been sick in your life, dog? And every time you got sick, you thought, oh, this is an act of God. I'm not gonna take any medicine. I'm not going to take anything that could help this sickness or that could possibly prevent this sickness. This is an act of God, so I'm just going to go through it. It's great. What came first, COVID or the vaccine? Stop it. Oh, my day. I love conspiracy theories as much as the next person, though. It's funny.
If I get sick, that's an act of God.
What came first, COVID or the vaccine?
No tyranny, otherwise take the Statue of Liberty back to France.
But we'll change your DNA.
Oh my God.
To bring the fight to y'all.
You're dealing with nutters. You're dealing with nutters. I mean, some conspiracy theories think the COVID vaccine makes you magnetic.
Okay.
It doesn't. I'm double jabbed. You're double jabbed. You're not covered in spoons. Oh, can't do the show today. I opened a dishwasher and I look like Mr. T. It's crazy, man. I'm not making this up. One woman was so convinced she turned into a magnet, she tried to prove it in front of a committee.
So I have a key and a bobby pin here. Explain to me why the key sticks to me.
Oh my God. I'm done. I'm telling you, bro. I apologize on behalf of America, dog. We got some real nut jobs here. We got some. I don't even know what else to say. There's no defending that.
Because your tits were a bit sweaty? Bizarrely, she had more to say.
It sticks to my neck, too. Yeah, so if somebody can explain this, that would be great. Any questions?
Yeah. You do realise it didn't actually stick to your neck. There you go.
Oh my
One
God.
thing we do know, masks are back.
It'll be face masks back on if you're on public transport, in shops, and even in some secondary schools.
Predictably, GB News were furious.
We are covering our faces so that they can cover their asses.
No, we're covering our faces because it's an airborne disease. But go on, any other wisdom?
Virus gonna virus.
Jesus, dog.
Virus
Jesus.
gonna virus?
I'm so
That's
done.
not journalism, that's an Instagram post.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Live, laugh, virus.
Pathetic. Even MPs were complaining.
I'm exempt from wearing a mask on the basis of my genetic predisposition to liberty.
Oh.
On the basis of my genetic predisposition to liberty. Bro, what is wrong with people, dog? Oh my God, this is insane.
A genetic predisposition to liberty.
Oh. Piss off, you moany toad. Why don't you stick to what you do best? Falling asleep in Parliament.
Don't do any of it. Sorry about that. Sleepy gonna slip.
Mind you, nodding off is nothing. Some anti-vaxxers got together and recorded possibly the worst music video the world's ever seen.
Do you know, wearing a mask is like trying to keep a fart in your trousers. Wearing a mask is like trying to keep a fart in your trousers. Wearing a mask is like trying to keep a fart in your trousers. Wearing a mask.
Oh my God.
Keep a fart in your trousers. Wearing a mask is like trying to keep a fart in your trousers. It's like trying to keep a fart in your trousers.
Jesus.
Three things. One, stay off the Bakerloo line. Two, Adele's backing singers have lost it. And three, wearing a mask is like trying to keep a fart in your trousers.
Oh my God.
That isn't the reason we wear trousers. Do you know what I mean? It's a good job I'm wearing jeans that I think are shit. These people are nuts. I mean, did you see what famous poo sniffer Gillian McKeith said? She is urging unvaxxed men to name the price of their sperm. She reckons women are so desperate for unvaccinated sperm that men can name their price. Now, I don't want to speak on behalf of women, but I'm fairly certain you're not in the street waving cash for jizz. There's no spunk auctions. Women aren't hunting it down on the dark web.
No.
Blokes aren't in pub car parks selling their love custard like cocaine.
No.
That girl is pure, real pure.
Oh my God.
Let me taste it first.
The face he made, doc. I love watching the Russell Howard Hour, dog. Could watch it every day, all day. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's really good, that. It's really good.
It's bananas. Who wants the genes of anti-vaxxers? You're dealing with people that think the jab makes you magnetic.
Do you have anything there that you can stick to yourself now? There's going to be a lot of people who say, well, that's just not true.
Elsewhere, anti-vaxxers in New Zealand are kicking off in the most Kiwi way ever.
Protesters tearing through the barricades on the front steps, raising fears reminiscent of the US Capitol riots. But then, because it's not the States, it's New Zealand, they politely put them back up again.
So lovely. Fuck the man! You know, unless the man doesn't want to be fucked, in which case, sorry about that, mate.
The Americans are using to promote the jab.
So an unlikely figure has emerged at the center of the debate over vaccinating children against COVID-19. Sesame Street's Big Bird.
Big Bird has had the jab. Predictably, the American right wing lost their mind.
I told you 15 years ago Sesame Street are a bunch of communists, and they're proving it once again. I stand by that assessment.
Big Bird's a communist, Kermit's a Russian agent, and Cookie Monster did 9/11. Sesame Street are communists.
It's crazy.
I must have missed that episode when Elmo went, "Hey kids, who wants to learn about a society based on common ownership of the means of production?" No, you're Josh Widdicombe. It's mad. Fox News even claimed this would happen to kids if they got vaccinated.
Sadly, CNN did not show what happened to Big Bird later in the day.
Oh my God, dog.
How? How can they show that on the news? Nobody's had a COVID jab and
this is America.
vomited to death in an alley. Can you imagine that on British news? Don't take the jab, kids. Peppa Pig had it and now her ass is a muddy puddle.
Yeah, we not the brightest bunch over here, as you guys could obviously see. That's all we got though. Make sure y'all subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. It's your boy Neal, out.